Hi guys, this is Winnie Mukadi and this is my husband, Eddie Mukadi. I know some of you have never met him officially. He is Mr. Mukadi, and today is ask and answer questions for couples. So we have a lot of questions that you guys asked us, but we just picked some of the questions that we feel we have to answer them and also discuss with you guys, learn together with you guys. So, um, if we didn't pick your questions, I promise next time we're gonna pick them. So these are just some of the questions that we picked because we don't want it to be very long. We just want it to be short and nice so we can learn something together. And so we're gonna start. So these are some of the questions that we picked. The first one says, how long have you guys been married? Babe?
Yeah, we've been married for almost 10 years now. Like next year, September, it's going to be 10 years. We've known each other for about 16 years now. So we've been together for quite a long time. And we
Yeah.
qualified to be marriage counselors.
Oh yeah, that doesn't mean that we are perfect. We are not. But we have at least a little experience that we can share with you guys and we can learn together. So that was the first question, but the second question says, how can you have a successive marriage?
Successful
A
marriage.
successful marriage.
Okay. Are you going to start? Are you
Oh,
going to answer that one first?
okay. So this is what I would say about success in marriage. Being successful in marriage. Um, Many times when people talk about, oh, that one has a successful marriage or I have a successful marriage, some people take it as their marriage is perfect. But my understanding is, I don't think we can say that your marriage is perfect. So my answer would be, is what's the question again?
How can you have a
How
successful
can you have a
marriage?
successful marriage? So it's just in little things. How you how you and your partner uh, talk, how you agree on things, how you're raising your kids, how you putting money together, how you discuss, how you mingle as a family, how you um, just how you do things as a family. Because there are so many marriages that a woman um, don't even have time to spend with a husband. And there'll be another woman that says, I'm so successful in my marriage because every weekend I get to go out with my husband, or every day I get to go to do dishes with my husband, or every time I get to do this with my wife. And there'll be this other husband that says, I'm so successful because both of us make so much money. Somebody else can be, we are so successful in our marriage because we have health children and they are so smart, or our kids got sick and they got better, and maybe our kids were doing drugs, now they are okay, our family is together. That's how I look at success. What do you think?
Okay, to me, I feel like there's no, because we're talking about marriage here,
Yeah.
there is no perfect marriage. That's
No.
what I can say.
Mm-hmm.
We all have issues here
Yeah.
and there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about how you handle your situation.
Yeah.
So let's say, for instance, what I will put first is respect in marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So if you respect each other, a couple that respect each other is one of the most successful marriage, I would say. So that's what I can say. So respect is the number one thing. Once you respect each other, and you love each other. You can't just respect someone without loving them.
Without
You have to
loving them,
love your partner.
exactly.
So that's what I consider a very successful marriage.
Okay. Would love to hear your views in the comment, guys. So the third question is, it's still on, it's still on successful. This other person says, all marriages need work, but what kind of work makes a marriage successful?
Okay. most of us here are Africans, right? So I'll talk like an African. What's the question again? Bring it back.
Um, Marriages needs work, but
Mhm.
what kind of work makes a marriage successful?
I think this question is almost the same as the previous question.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like, because it all comes back to respect. That's why I was bringing up this other topic, because according to the Bible say you must love your wife as a husband. I have to love my wife, and my wife has to be very submissive to me. That's what the Bible says. So if you follow those rules, you see that you stay in line and you're gonna have a very successful marriage. When I say be submissive, it's not like being looked down, like you are. No,
Mm-hmm.
we are the same. We are the same, but we know our duties in the family. Like, okay, I have to take care of this, I have to take care of that. That's what I believe, that you make it work. I
Right.
don't know what you think about that.
That's going back to what you said about in African setup, the
Mm-hmm.
way we put, yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
like somehow submission has been taken in a wrong way,
Exactly.
because a woman gotta be submissive, has to
Submissive.
be
Mm-hmm.
weighed down, looked upon, and all that. But
Mm-hmm.
we, in marriage, we are all the same, but we know the husband is the head, is
Mm-hmm.
a king of the house, is a priest of the house. But at the same time, women, we are the queens of the house, right? We are the queens of the house, and like you said, respect comes first.
Mm-hmm.
We have to respect one another and know our places too. Like my husband, he's the king of the house. I am the queen, but I have to know my place,
Exactly.
right?
I'll give you one example. Like in one of the most common issue that we have in marriage when it comes to finances.
Mm-hmm.
I see that with my friends. They'll come to me like, "Oh, you see, my wife she keeps saying I don't give her money, or I don't share this with her, but I don't have money. How can I give her what I don't have?" So this is how we do it. I don't have my money. The money that I say this is mine, and she doesn't have hers. So my money is her money. Her money is my money.
Mm-hmm.
So she has access to the bank accounts, have access to her bank accounts. So there's no secret. If you marry someone, that means you're trusting that person with your life.
Mm-hmm.
So if you trust that person with your life, why not trust that person with your finances too?
Exactly. That's a
So
good one.
that's how it works. So there's no secret about that. I would say one thing. There's never been a time that I'll say, "Oh, I give my wife this money." No, I don't give her the money.
Yeah.
She has access to the money. She has access to it. So that's how I look at it. So that's the number one issue, especially with men. They like keeping things for themselves. I know most of you are not going to agree with me, but trust me, it works.
Yeah.
If you love someone and you trust them with your life,
Trust them with
trust
your
them.
finances.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Your marriage gonna be successful. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Mkadi.
You're welcome.
So, the other question that we received was about forgiveness. So, this person wrote, "What can help a Christian forgive his or her spouse?" What can help a Christian forgive his or her spouse? But let me say this, this has nothing to do with Christianity or not. Forgiveness is very important for a marriage to work.
Okay, can you
So
make
I
it
would
clear when
say,
you say?
let me say it clear, because this question says, what can help a Christian?
Mm-hmm.
So even non-Christians, they need to
Okay, I get
forgive
it.
each other in marriage. Not just in marriage, but in any relationship, in our families, and but because we're talking about marriage and couples,
Mm-hmm.
so what can help someone to forgive their spouses?
You want me to start again, or you gonna do it?
I can start.
Okay.
So forgiveness is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if we don't forgive, it's not like you are having that burden for, it's not like the burden you're having, somebody's having it.
Mm-hmm.
There are some situations whereby you did something wrong to me, and you thought it was nothing, and you move on with your life, and I still have that grudge in my heart. I don't forgive you, and it keeps hurting me, but you moved on. Guess what? You're living a free life that I am. So that being said, I'm the one suffering and not my partner, because maybe he, whatever he said, the maybe he hurt me in a way, but he didn't even, it wasn't even serious. Or even if it was serious, maybe he said sorry, and I was like, that's okay. But in my mind, in my heart, I still haven't forgiven, and he had moved on. So that means that I'm carrying that burden and he's not. So I'm the one suffering. So I need to free my mind, I need to free my heart. And not just that, but also God asks us to forgive. Christ forgave us. God sent his son so that he may show that forgiveness, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't forgive, it matters to God as Christians. It matters to God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, when it comes to couple, when it comes to forgiveness, this is how I look at it. I try to do the best that I can before I go to bed, like before I sleep. I forgive the person, or we talk about the differences that we had. That way, before we sleep, we are having a talk. When we wake up the following day, whatever happened yesterday is gone. We start a fresh new day. I'm not saying because you are married, because you love each other, you don't have issues. Even us, we have issues sometimes. We disagree on some things. Sometimes I'll be so upset with her. She can be so upset with me. But we always try the best that we can to not let that disagreement separate us or maybe put us in a situation whereby we can't do other things. This is how I look at it again. If I'm upset with her, if we are not talking to each other, there are a lot of other things that we are failing to do, we are failing to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, for instance, if I wanted to maybe, let's say, to share something with her, let's say I have a good business proposal that we want to talk about, which is good for us and the whole family. But because we are not in good terms, you can share that with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
And that is bringing you backward a little bit
Yeah.
because of that. So
And the time is moving too.
and the time is moving. So the best thing is to get rid of the pride. It doesn't matter
Oh
who is
yeah.
wrong or who is right. So you just talk about it and you move on to the next thing. That's
Just
how I look at
to
it.
sorry, babe, but to add up to that, pride.
Mm-hmm.
Pride is a key word right there. Pride
Exactly.
is very bad in marriage.
Yeah.
It is
We
very
all
bad.
have some type of pride a little bit. We all
Yeah.
have it. But sometimes you
Yes.
don't have to let that
Mm-hmm. This
go
is
about.
what we all need to do in marriages. I'm saying we all have to do. If you're married or if you're in a relationship, you are serious and you want your relationship to work, pride gotta be out of the league. Like it gotta be kicked off. If you want your relationship to work, pride gonna go. You have to be as open as you can be. Okay? Pride has to go completely. It's a killer. Pride kills in everything. In everything, pride kills. You can never have a successful relationship, a healthy relationship when pride is involved.
That's true.
Yeah. So the other question says, how many kids do you have? We have three beautiful children. We have one boy and two girls. Three adorable kids. Smart too. The other question says, what do you do for fun on your free time as a family?
Mm. What do we do? Honestly, we spend more time with the kids. We watch a lot of kids' movies as a family.
Yeah.
So that we are good at. Trust me. When you talk about all these kind of latest movies that are happening right now,
For kids.
and for kids, trust me, we are good at that. So we know a lot about that. So we spend a lot of time watching those kind of movies, and then what else do we do? That is like
We do we have a tradition in the family.
mm-hmm.
we are so many with our extended families. So on our free time, like vacation, when our kids are like closed with schools, we take vacations with the whole family, the extended family, and go. But that involves so much with the children to play together with their cousins. But when we have like just us, the five of us, like you said, we watch too many movies. Netflix should know us now. That they need to start paying us, man.
I know, right?
We watch a lot of movies. Sometimes we do play games. Remember,
Exactly.
we had to buy more games that can be family friendly games, so we can be playing with the kids.
And thanks to our firstborn, she's very good at that.
Oh yeah, she'll force you. She's like, today is Sunday, it's family games night. Today is Saturday, we need to watch this. So we try as much as we can to include our children in everything that we do, so we don't make them bored. And especially that it's with the coronavirus, our kids don't get to go outside too much.
Not
So
only the kids, since the coronavirus started, I'd say we haven't really been outside, right? Like going
Yeah,
outside for
no.
dates or anything like that. So we haven't done that. So everything we do, we just do like
just
inside the house.
inside the house, yeah.
We try to find something to keep them busy and keep ourselves busy too.
Yeah. So, they are finished.
Okay.
They're done. So we got all the questions answered, guys. Let us know how you think about these questions, how you can contribute, how we can discuss, and also you can comment, you can give us comments and ask questions. We'll be happy to get back to you and answer them all. I just want to give you Bible verse in Ephesians 4, this verse 32. That's on forgiveness. So as couples or in any relationship, just read Ephesians 4 and verse 32 and be encouraged. So this was ask and question and ask for couples.
Question and answer.
Question and answer for couples with the Mukadis. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon in another episode. Bye.
Bye bye.